I'll tell you something. Resourcing is different from that. Resourcing, actually, you can think of it in a couple of ways. So the first way is the opposite of a trigger. When a trigger is something that will remind you of disconnection, that will remind you of danger, that will remind you of anger. Like, for example, hearing someone screaming might make you feel unsafe. A resource is actually the opposite of it. Deb Dana actually calls it glimmers, are the things that remind you in the present moment of safety and connection. So Peter Levine also calls them islands of safety. So I often have this image of the world being a little bit like a choppy sea that is all the time kind of turbulent and sometimes calm. But at the end of the day, after swimming all day, just want to rest. And these islands of safety where my body feels safe and connected is this space where I can just relax and let my body notice when safety and connection feels like. And from a physical perspective, not intellectual perspective, but from a physical perspective, it does so much for our nervous system. First, it anchors in ventral vagal energy, so it reminds it of what safety and connection feels like. Second, at any given time, it reminds the body that it can hold an uncomfortable and a comfortable feeling, and at the same time, it's growing capacity in our nervous system so that when the uncomfortable happens, we can be present with it without being dysregulated. It also helps our nervous system by creating capacity by holding moments of joy and happiness and safety instead of trying to create capacity by holding uncomfortable moments of sadness and anger. Both, different sides of the same coin, to be honest. And creating capacity in one will help you create capacity for the other. And what capacity does is you can be present with them when they show up in your life without feeling like you have to go into this regulation because it feels like it's too much. Resourcing at the end of the day keeps us anchored in safety and connection. We're not trying to use resourcing as a way to distract ourselves or gaslight ourselves. We're trying to use resourcing as a way to feel safe in the world. Because when we feel safe in the world, we do life completely different.